a fantastic tour. Then the show will move to Milan, then Munich, then Paris. It won't be as cool as this one, but you know, will be a sensorial experience. That's the way I would put it. Theme for each of the bikes. The bike will be twinned with a experience. So I would like to call on the stage Patrizia.
I'm very pleased to be here with you in London, the marvelous London, to share with you, as Fabrizio said, an evening full of colors, energy, music and passion for the bikes, especially. So it has been a very long journey since in 2014 the Scrambler came to life. A world full of energy and the war that announced the comeback of the original Scrambler Ducati. And then a few months ago, in 2015, we had the first Scrambler Icon. We really saw this world filled by, to mention few, we had the limited edition Italian Independent. Then we have Fast House, blinking the eye to the off-road world, or even the super stylish Cafe Racer. Then in 2018, the 1100cc bikes. And the final chapter in 2022 of the first generation was the Tribute Pro, a tribute to the great Ducati heritage and history with a livery inspired to the Ducati 750 Sport. 8 years full of energy, of passion, willingness to ride, to enjoy the freedom that only a bike can give us, and the land of joy became so big that we've been able to gather 1,000 incredible Ducatisti, Scrambleristi, passionate about the bike, ambassador of the Scrambler, the same value and the same joy for riding. And if you and your ideas about Scrambler, we also created an Instagram filter for your stories that is available on the app or through the QR code you find at the entrance. So do not hesitate, take your phone, take the pictures and share with us your thoughts. But now is the moment to go fast forward into the next generation Scrambler. Bring it on! Let's welcome together the brand new Scrambler Icon. So, here it is. You know, the Centro Stile of Ducati, the design center, had a big challenge when they had to design the new Scrambler. So the idea and the objectives was to create the new one, but keeping and maintaining its unmistakable design. So they pushed the fast forward button while keeping the soul of the bike, the proportions, the attitude, and the overall character. You know, Scrambler Ducati is fun, easy to ride, yet with a super great personality and a contemporary character that really bring the world to a new way of freedom. With this Scrambler, we really embrace an attitude that incorporates beauty and technology, style and authenticity, the original soul, but with contemporary technology. The Scrambler soul inspired many customizers in the world and also many artists. And we are really proud that for this new generation, we have the digital artists Van Otten that decided to express their talent with a special one-off used toward the entrance of the venue. And also the total look of the event has been designed by them, still of course, with a bike. And this concept of expressing your own soul, your own ideas and emotions with the Scrambler is one of the key pillars of the Land of Joy. We call it the self-expression. And the idea is that everyone can be himself, and so we went even forward with this, having the new Scrambler icon available now in 9 different colors that you can choose according to your personality, to your taste, or even the specific day of the week that you want to, to dress up. And so you can change the tail cover and all the yellow part you see on the bike in 9 different colors. Many options, many personalities, all sharing the values and the passion to be part of the Scrambler world. But now we need to discover also the other models of the family, but before, let's enjoy together the first music performance of the great DJ King Crown. Thank you very much.
I don't understand it, you ain't no someone. In a different series of the world to spread the Scrambler vibes. The Scrambler, the brand new Scrambler, has already it's 70% of this new bike is completely new. Electronics, fully activated. 80% of the Scrambler icon of 8 years ago. If you have a chance to test it, to ride it in the market, that's a new really enjoy. You like it? But she did not get too far.
It's gonna be last. It's gonna last only 1 hour, so come on, keep it together. So, let's so far. 4 kilos lighter, which what does it mean? Easier to ride, easier to handle, but also more agile. Then the engine. The engine is the iconic 800cc Desmo 2. Is the core of the motorcycle, is the core of the bike. 73 horsepower. Another very important thing for the UK is A2 license ready, and more important as well when you need whatever you need. Then so it's a combination of things. The aesthetic, there are changes in the engine by the visual point of view, but also the precision of the gearbox then more enjoyable. And then it's quick shifter ready. You can get the accessories of the quick shift for this motorcycle, for the Idol. Then it's a bike inspired to the 60s, but it's not a 60s bike. This means that there is a modern suite of electronics that makes the bike safer. What does that mean? First of all, a new 4.3 inches, quite big, a dashboard, TFT dashboard, which is at the top of the range, and then ride-by-wire. So this is a great improvement versus the previous version of the motorcycle. That fits perfectly with the rider aid elements, components of the bike, which first of all, the cornering ABS. The cornering ABS means safety. You can safely brake in emergency situation while you're cornering, and the bike keeps you together. The other important thing is that you got traction control. So we are talking about elements which are in a sport bikes of much higher performance. And as I said, quick shift performance. And again, for the first time, riding modes, road and sport. Now, it's time for me to stop talking for just a little bit and unveil the new Scrambler full throttle. The full throttle is the street tracker of the entire family. It is inspired from the flat track racing competitions, and you can see already has got quite important differences versus the other versions of the motorcycle. And another thing, I don't know if you noticed, because I've been talking to some of you before, for each bike we have a different color combination. Even the bar changes color. So now we are in racing red. So, which are the main elements? So, first of all, the indicators are LED Ducati Performance, front and rear. And the seat is a unique design for this motorcycle. The livery clearly is completely different, and the handlebar is a variable section and lower position, so it gives a little more sporty behavior. And finally, the front mudguard is sporty as well, smaller and more aggressive, as the rear part of the bike is, again, has got a sport connotation. Very important for this bike, the quick shifter comes as standard, so it's part of the configuration of the bike. Together with the lower part of the engine with the sun protection, and again, very important.